What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Fan Friday, and today's winner was Mega Swampert, which, Mega Swampert, he's really cool. Like, Swampert's a cool Pokemon, Mega Swampert's a cool Pokemon, but the only downside about these Mega decks is, if you notice, there's, no Mega Swampert Spirit Link. Yep, so when you Mega Evolve, you end your turn, very unfortunately, because that's really bad in this game now. If you have to end your turn to Mega Evolve, you're pretty much going to lose. You can't double Mega Evolve in turn. You have to Mega Evolve and then Mega Evolve to end your turn if you want to get two Mega Swamparts out. So yeah, this is gonna be a really hard. It's gonna be a really hard Fan Friday, but can we do it or not? It's gonna be the big question. And let's go over the deck and let's see what's it gonna be about. Well, Swampert, he's our basic Pokemon. We're gonna try not to attack him. It has Mud Flood 40. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. This deck does 40 more damage for each water G you find there. Shuffle the rear cards back into your deck. And Hydro Tackle for 120. This Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. Not very good, but the main attacker is gonna be this Mega Swampert. It does 220. It has two. No, it doesn't do 220. It has 220 HP and it has the attack Strong Arm Impact. It is 130 damage, and you may do 30 more damage. If you do, discard top 3 cards of each player's deck. Yeah, not just yours. Both. So you're punishing your opponent for doing an additional 30 damage, which is very, very strange. Alright. And that's what we're going to do today. Now you might be like, Squeaky, 160, that's not a lot. You don't take any knockouts, which I know that it's not taking any knockouts, which makes Mega Swampert already bad. He doesn't have any Spirit Links, and he doesn't take any knockouts. But hopefully, with Giovanni's scheme, we can do that additional 20 damage to take a knockout with the Pokemon with 180 HP. And also, what we could do as well is play Bursting Balloon. Bursting Balloon makes it where if they attack our Pokemon, they take 6 more damage counters. So if we attack for 160, then they hit us back, they get knocked out. Now they don't, we just take a knockout the following turn to be pretty good to go, which is going to be fantastic. And we'll see, does this plan work or not? Does Mega Swampert with Giovanni's game Burst Balloon work, or is it just a dud? We play 2 Manaphy with the Aqua Tube to give your Pokemon free retreat, 1 Hoopa to search deck for 3 EX Pokemon, and 2 Shaymin, of course, to help set up. And there goes all the Pokemon we play with this deck. Now, Mega Swampert, he needs 2 Water and a DC, so we're playing 3 Mega Turbo to try to get up ASAP. I know it doesn't matter, so our plan is Energy, Swampert Energy, next turn, Energy, Mega Evolve, and the next turn maybe Mega Turbo. Mega Turbo's not really needed because you play DCs as well, but if you miss the DC, you can Mega Turbo to the active, or maybe attach to another Swampert if you want to. If you're gonna attack about turn 4, you can make Mega Turbo to another Swampert, be good to go. 1 Super Rod, shuffle 3 combination Pokemon energies back into your deck. 4 Trainers Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 via Seeker, pretty much the consistency of almost all of our decks. 2 Giovanni scheme, which you already said to draw to do additional 20 damage, or you can draw to have 5 cards in your hand, which is fantastic. It is a double supporter, which is really cool. 1 Lysandre, 3 and 1 Pokemon Simulator, which is the best artwork in the game. Pokemon Center is the queen. She looks amazing. Heal 60 and remove all special conditions from one of your Pokemon. 1 Ranger to remove all effective attacks on each player's Pokemon and his or her. Remove all effective attacks on each player's Pokemon and his. Just remove all effective attacks. There you go. Alright, now, I kind of want a Hex Maniac because I played against a Carbeak, and they beat us because they didn't bitch into the Pokemon now, which is very unfortunate. So you could cut maybe a Mega Turbo for Hex Maniac to beat him that way, which seems very cute. Overall, Hex Maniac, I guess you can try to shut down Giratina, but Giratina is such a bad matchup because you just can't ever hit him unless you're attacking with this Swampert, but they're just two-shotting you pretty easily, and it's a bad matchup regardless, which is why I originally did not play Hex Maniac, because I'm Giratina will just take the loss, so you can't do too much about that. So maybe you need the Hex Maniac to beat the Carbeaks. So for Sycamore, of course, discard your hand, draw 70 cards, and 4 Rough Seas, so you 30 damage for each of your water Pokemon to play, which is not too relevant because, like I said, you're really not going to be attacking on 2 Mega Swamperts, but maybe you do get 2 out, you can retreat between them. You have the Pokemon Similarity, so you heal 90 between each turn, which is really cool. 4 Burst Balloons, so you do that 60 additional damage if your opponent does attack you. 4 DC, which is mainly for the Mega Swampert. Like I said, it needs a DC, and also I guess if you miss a turn, I'm attaching, you'll see turn 1, you put down a Swampert or something, and you miss energy. Turn 2, you can, energy, end your turn. Then the following turn, DC Mega Turbo. So if you do with energy, Mega Turbos could help you that way, which is fantastic. 4 DC and 8 Water G. Guys, there you go. There's the Mega Swampert deck. Now, if you're confused on what Fan Friday is, I know there's a lot of new people here. It's, where my Facebook page, I'll leave a thing saying, hey guys, leave a deck suggestion down below. The deck with the most likes will win. And this week was Mega Swampert. So make sure you go like the Facebook page. The links to everything are down below. If you want to go like the Facebook page, you can add my Snapchat. If you want to buy a Team Fish Knuckle shirt, there's that as well, which would be really cool. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday. Alrighty, bye. Alright, putting his Schnizzle18 playing an all water deck, which could be Greninja. It could be a mirror match, maybe. Maybe he doesn't play Hoopa. Maybe he knows the power of Mega Swampert. Alright, so the coin flip. Maybe we'll go first, second. Let's see. Hopefully we go first, because we need that turn to Mega Evolve. Because remember, we do not play Spirit Links. I mean, there's just no... Why do they make Megas without Spirit Links? That's my first question. Why would Pokemon do this to us? Why would they make these really cool cards that seem kind of playable? It just make them unplayable by not making a Spirit Link. Why, Pokemon? Alright, so we won the coin flip though, which is very great. So we're both gonna get 7 new cards. We get a Manaphy-EX Swampert. Okay, alright. So we got some stuff going. I mean, we'll probably send like Swampert in the axe spot, put down Manaphy. Maybe we could go for maybe Mud Flood for 40. And let's see, 2 Pokemon come to our opponent. We'll put down Manaphy. And let's press done. Let's see what we're playing against. Showmaker Ninja, a Palkia, and a Palkia. Alright, so put a Water in the active. We'll play it in. Both players will get a new hand of 6. So double water decks. Okay, so we get an Ultra Ball, Burst Balloon. So I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard the Sycamore and the Giovanni scheme. We'll grab a... We'll probably just grab another Swampert. I really don't want to put down Shaymin. So you'll grab Swampert, put that down, and we're just going to... I think we're going to treat in our turn. Yeah, we're going to treat in our turn. So we'll press done. On to my opponent's turn. He really can't attack us this turn unless he plays like Max Elixirs or something. Did we discard any Water Gs? We did not, unfortunately. I was hoping we would discard a Water G. I mean, I think regardless, we'll probably put a Water G in the active and like Mega Evolve the bench. There's a Water G go to the active. A Regice. Oh, not Regice. Okay, alright. So Regice comes down, which I think we're still fine though. We can Ranger it and knock it out, which is pretty great. Alright, so Regice coming down. We do play that Ranger, which is fantastic. There's a Dive Ball. Going to get another Water Pokemon down. And do they play like Mega Gyarados? Or I wonder what Water Pokemon they're pairing this Palkia with. You know, Palkia has the Aquatober 40. Search deck for 2 Water G. Attach them to one of your bench Pokemon. There's a Manaphy coming down, so it's going to be a Water Mirror match. Who is the better Water deck? Alright, but like I said, next turn we can put a Burst Balloon in the active via Seeker for a... probably a Sycamore. Like, I really don't care too much about Super Rod right now. I'll probably regret it later, but like, oh, I really need that Super Rod, but we'll see. So pass onto our opponent's turn, or onto our turn. We get, okay, now we probably have to VS Seeker for in, because I don't want to discard the other VS Seeker. So we'll play in. Both of us get a new hand of 6. So can we find a Mega Swampert and an energy for the active? That answer looks like it's going to be no right now. We're going to Ultra Ball, Trainers Mail, hoping to hit an Ultra Ball, and we'll grab a VS Seeker. So we're going to VS Seeker, put a Water G on the active, and then we'll just pass on to our opponent's turn. Alright, so if they attack us, like I said, they will hit for 60. I'm not going to put down the Rough Seas, because that's really crazy talk if we do that. Alright, but unfortunately, no Mega Swampert. Yep, no Ultra Ball, no Mega Swampert, but we'll see what happens. If he attacks us, he gets hit for 60. But then if he has Rough Seas, he can counter that kind of thing. There's a Crushing Hammer. Oh, no, it tells. Alright, so I'm kind of glad we don't have these DCs down. If he discards a DC, I'd be really sad. Like, I'll be super sad. But doesn't want to have a Water G. I really go for the Aqua Turbo. Will he just pass for this turn? I know it's... Okay, there's a Water G going to the active. We'll probably see Aqua Turbo. Aqua Turbo. There's a Lysandre. Gonna bring in the Manaphy. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So Rough Seas coming out, which is great. We can just heal like all the damage he's about to do with that Palkia. Alright, so gonna put that 2 energies probably on the Regice, most likely. Now, is our Ranger in the deck or not? That's gonna be our next big question. So why did you... Oh, he's actually powered up the Palkia with the Pearl Hurricane. Alright, so we onto our turn, we get a Rough Seas, which is pretty much useless. We'll put a DC in this guy, Burst Balloon the active, play the Rough Seas, and we'll VS Seeker for it in, giving us both new hand of 6. Now, unfortunately, we'll play 2 VS Seekers right now. Grab in, we'll play it, and both of us get a new hand of 6. Let's see, can we find our Mega Swampert or not? Yes, there we go. Alright, so we get a Mega Swampert, we get a Trainers Mail. Is there still no Water G discard ball? So we will just Mega Evolve onto our opponent's turn. Now, if he does attack us, he will get hit for that 60, and the next turn we could potentially knock him out, especially if he, like, he has to, like, I don't know, maybe not. Well, he might be okay, but I mean, our turn we're probably gonna like Sycamore, discard our hand automatically, try to find a, trying to find a good old energy and a Mega Turbo at the same time. Now, hopefully, we top deck a Mega Turbo, that'd be really cool. Just like automatic, like not a Mega Turbo, energy. Hopefully, top deck an energy. Not a Mega Turbo, that'd be really bad. If we top deck Mega Turbo, we would cry because we have to discard it. But right now, we can Sycamore, discard that. There's a Water gonna Red Ice. And like I said, I thought earlier, okay, there's no Lysandre. Bring up the Swampert. Well, you stop doing that. Aqua Turbo for 40 damage. Gonna put 2 Water G's onto play. Is it just one active Pokemon? It's actually one of your bench Pokemon, probably the Regice. Okay, there. Oh no, he's going for this. He is going for this Palkia. He is saying, Palkia, you're gonna be a tank this turn. All right, so this is a Mega Turbo, guys. I just said I don't want to top deck the Mega Turbo. Trainers Mail. Oh, we gonna get attack. We can get attack off this turn. Hold on. Let's look at our playmats real quick. Let's hold on. Show cards. Grab via Seeker. Hold on. We get attack this turn. Why would he do that? All right, so why did you this guy? And yeah, we can via Seeker for a Giovanni's game and take a knockout this turn. Oh my goodness. So let's retreat into the Swampert. We'll go for the Giovanni's game, do that additional 20 damage. Yeah, we'll do that 20 more damage. And we'll take a knockout this turn with the Strong Arm Impact, doing 180 damage. Yes, we discard the top 2 cards of both players' decks. I do not care. What do we discard on our side of the field? In Shaymin and Burst Balloon, some other stuff. He does play Mega Gyarados. I just saw Spirit against discard pile. So Manaphy and a Shaymin. I was like, oh, he probably plays Mega Gyarados. That's what this deck kind of seems like. A good old Mega Gyarados deck. So here comes Red Ice. Now he could go for an Ice Beam and try to paralyze us. He does have future regardless with that Manaphy, but you think like, oh, there's a DC, so he's gonna go for the Resistance Blizzard for 70 damage. Okay, all right, so that's gonna be the thing. We have 3 V Seekers in discard pile, no Lysandre. Okay, all right, so there's 70 damage. On our turn, we get a Water Energy, so put a Water Energy in this guy. We will Rough Seas, and we will Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. I don't know if the Ranger's in our deck or not. There's a Mega Turbo. We'll Trainers Mail. Grab. Oh, there's a Lysandre for the next turn to knock out that Manaphy. Okay. We'll probably just retreat and just end our turn. So that way, this Mega Swampert can take a knock on the Shaymin. I mean Manaphy. Sorry, the Manaphy. And do we have Ranger left or not? That's the question. If we do have Ranger, we could be okay. Knock out this Regice. Oh man, guys. All right, so water versus water. You think Regice would be able to save the day? 2 Lysandre just haven't played. 1 via Seeker. Spearlick for that Gyarados. Oh man, if Gyarados came down, I don't know how we would deal with that. Like Gyarados is probably a really bad card for us. Like they do a ton of damage with that Mega Gyarados. And does the opponent have another Lysandre to bring out the Swampert? Okay, that's the next question. If we try to like a DC, we can just like Hydro Tackle. There's a Light Ball. Okay, probably get a Gyarados. Okay, another Regice. So we have to do 2 Regice. Which I think is still fine. I think that's fine. So Regice coming down. Okay. There's a Splash Energy. Alright. Ashana? Really? Ashana? You're going to play Ashana in here? Oh my goodness. Alright, so we have 1 via Secret Light. Oh, Crush Namer. Tails. Alright, that's good. That's a good thing. That's really good. So Resistance Blizzard for 70. Alright, so I'll do our turn. We're going to Lysandre, bring in that Manaphy, take a knockout. There's an Ultra Ball, and let's see what's in our deck, guys. So let's discard the Swampert and the Water Energy. And alright, so that's bad. Our Ranger is prized. Unless I discard it. There's the last VS Seeker is in here. Another Giovanni scheme's in here as well. So grab the Swampert. The Mega Swampert. I don't know how many Burst Balloons are in there either. I didn't check that. But yeah, Ranger is priced. So we'll Rough Seas. We will Water Energy this guy. Retreat into this guy. Lysandre, bring up that Manaphy, taking a knockout, and hopefully we'll get a Ranger off these cards. So we'll go for the Strong Arm Impact. No, I don't want to discard the top 3 cards, because if we do, we might discard our VS Seeker, which is what we really need. Alright, so draw 2 prize cards. There's 1 and 2. Combo Ranger, and there's a Ranger. Alright, so in their opponent's turn, they're probably listening to this Regice. We can take a knockout with the Ranger and go down to 1 prize card. Alright, guys, we're looking great. And all we have to do is get a VS Seeker for another Ranger, take a knockout on the other Regice, or we send the Palkia. How much Pearl Heart can do? It does 120. We have to make sure we pay attention to that. We don't leave our Mega Swampert with 120 HP left, because then we just get knocked out. Alright, so take a knockout on the Manaphy. We got the Ranger. Do we have another Shaymin left? We don't have another Shaymin. We do have Super Rod. We haven't played that yet. I'm pretty sure I saw Super Rod in there as well. And what will my opponent do? Does he send the Regice? Let's go with the Palkia. And here comes Regice. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card, and we're going to go for the Ranger to, oh man, to destroy this Regice. Like, my opponent's like, oh, I'm safe, I can do whatever, but Ranger gets rid of all effective attacks on each player and hits his or her Pokemon. Alright, so that's good to know. Alrighty, guys, we're looking okay. Now, the only downside is if he plays another Crush Hammer. Crush Hammer discards the energy. We can't attack next turn unless we draw to a Water G. And if that's the case, we'll probably just have to wait and like just pass until we take a knockout. So there's a Shauna. Skyla. Go to search check for any trainer card. There's an Enhanced Hammer. No, don't Enhanced Hammer. That's so mean. Alright, so we'll see an Enhanced Hammer. Discard the DC. We'll see Resistance Blizzard. There's a DC going to that guy, okay? So Resistance Blizzard for 70. And what I'm doing is just going to Rough Seas and Mega Evolve. And then next turn we can take a knockout with the Mega Turbo. Unless we touch it. Okay, there's not a Water G. So we'll Rough Seas. We will Mega Evolve to end our turn. And then next turn we can Mega Turbo to this guy. And then take a knockout. There we go. Alright, so no opponent's turn. They're going to draw a card. Unless they play another Crush Hammer. If they play Crush Hammer, we are in trouble again. Alright, so let's see. What does our opponent do here? Now I think next turn, we're going to Ultra Ball discard Sycamore to end, just to thin our deck out. Maybe grab the Hoopa, search for 3 EX Pokemon, just to get it down the field. So that way, if he does end us, we're good to go. So Splash Energy goes to the active. Alright, so that Regice does get knocked out, gets returned back into his hand. It looks like he is scared of something. Maybe he knows about Ranger. I mean, everybody has to know about Ranger, right? It's a pretty, it's a really good card overall. So we'll see Resistance Blizzard for 70, unless he's got another trick up his sleeve. Does he have another Crush Hammer or not? That's the question. Okay, so retreat into the Palkia. Woo! Alright, so he's going to treat the Palkia. Ninja Boy into what? Into a Gyarados? There's a Gyarados. Oh my goodness. I knew this day would come. I was like, guys, he's gonna Ninja Boy to Gyarados. And there's a Spear Link, and does he have a Mega Gyarados in its hand? And there's a Mega Gyarados. Oh my goodness. The one thing I did not okay. Alright, so how much is he doing? He's doing 200 damage with that Mega Gyarados. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Alright, so send a Swampert. Oh man, how? Oh man, I'm so nervous. Alright, so there's a Water G. We'll Rough Seas. Okay, so now we're in trouble. 6. So, oh my goodness. Alright, so, we're gonna have to Ultra Ball. Discard Sycamore to grab a Swampert. Okay. So grab Swampert. Put that guy down. Water Energy. Mega Turbo. Onto this guy. And in. Alright, so we're going to in. Put it down to 4. We get 2. There's a Rough Season Water G. Okay. Alright, so we got to hope he doesn't have a Water G. If he does, we are like in so much trouble. So we're going to Strong Arm Impact. We have to do 100. We have to do 160. No, if we do 130, minus 30 is 110. Then plus another 160. So no, we're gonna say no. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do 130. And what does my opponent? I guess we could hit for 160 and try to go for Mudflood. Oh my! I was like, guys, he's gonna get a Mega Gyarados out. He's gonna win this game. There's a Rough Seas. Okay, coming down. Does he have another Water G or not? But 20. 200, yeah, he has to have another Water G right now, take a knockout. Alright, let's see, does he have it or not? If he does not, we can take a knockout on that guy, unless he retreats. And there's a Water G. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Alright, so he's going to take a knockout, okay. Doing 220 damage. Oh my, okay guys, so now what we need is like, we need to draw into support a card, hit a DC, go for a Mudflood. Oh my goodness. Undo our turn. We get a Mega, but that's not going to be enough, and we're going to lose this game. Are you kidding me, guys? What just happened? We just lost to a Mega. I told you. I was like, we're going to be so scared of Mega Gyarados. Oh my. Our only plan was like maybe DC, go for Mudflood. Oh man, but we had to hit for like 4, 8, 12. Oh, 14. Oh my goodness. And we lost the game to a Mega Gyarados deck. So I don't even know what we do right now. Like, we lose. Like, we don't have anything. So press done. And on to my opponent's turn. Oh my goodness, guys. And yeah, there you go. So Mega Swampert, probably not the best thing, but that was probably one of the coolest ways to lose. Like, I can't be mad. My opponent, Ninja Boy. had Ninja Boy had a Spirit Link and a Mega Gyarados in his hand. And that just shows you how bad Mega Swampert is. It's such a bad deck. Like, not having Link is probably one of the worst things to have, like, not have in this game. And, oh my goodness, guys, I know we lost, but that was a really good game. Like, we had the game, but man, that Mega Gyarados came out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Fan Friday. I know we didn't win, but that was a really good game. Like, we showed off both decks pretty well. But get the Mega, like, my opponent, Ninja Boy, Spear Link, and Mega Gyarados all in the same hand. How does that even happen? I don't even know. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I can't believe it. But currently right now I've been trying to get a good video, like a good game all day. And this is a close thing I had. So we'll take it. Even though we lost, we'll count it, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.